Hey everybody, SDM Kahuna back again and joined by none other than SDM Richie for another Exo Zombies guide video. How we doing, Richie?
Not too bad, mate. Thanks very much.
No, not at all. Thank you very much. Big shout out goes to Rich in this. A lot of the footage in this guide is provided by him. Now, following on from our last video, Decker's card and the trash chute. So, Rich, you want to lead this?
Yeah, basically, this is one of the hardest ones to get. As you can see there, it's pretty impossible to see once you shoot it out. We were very lucky to be able to see it in this one.
Yeah, no.
Basically, you have to shoot the ground randomly. There is no spot that it comes on because it is 100% random. I've got that 4 or 5 times now, and it's in a different spot every single time. Plus the fact that it does ping up in the air and just randomly flies somewhere.
Now, moving on to the second part of the video is Lilith's card, which is by far and away the hardest one to get. Step one is you have to get the EM1 from the 3D printer. This is pretty much random luck.
Yeah, it's like I've got this quite a number of times, and I've had it on round one, round three. Basically it's and sometimes you have to wait to round 10 or 11.
It is legit. I can't see any sequence with the 3D printer that you need to do, so keep your eyes peeled. Those with cat-like reflexes might be able to get it. Whatever you're seeing at the time when you hit X or square is what you get. Now, the second stage is you need to use the printer again and shoot it with the EM1, as you see here. Now, this will cause the card to generate. You can see it in the background there, but I was a little carried away going Ghostbuster on it, and I get smacked by a zombie, and the card disappears.
Yeah, you've got a limited time for the card in order to actually pick it up. Once it goes, basically, once the printer resets or starts to reset, that's it, the card's gone.
Exactly. Now, we were kind of lucky on this one, as you'll see a little bit later on this clip. You can pick it up straight after again, so that is quite lucky. You don't need to obviously reset anything or pick up the EM1 again. As long as you have the EM1, that's the only prerequisite. And you see us running through here, picking up some more credits and going into the next round. Now, obviously, we have discussed in the previous video how to get into the trash chute consistently. You know, that is about timing. These are all about doing this in co-op. There are some, like Oz's card, which you'll see towards the end of the video, which is quite easy to get solo, but we'll discuss a little bit about that. Any kind of general tips and things that you've picked up as you've been playing, Rich?
Yeah, well, I'd say obviously from our footage here, we got the trash chute first, and then we went for the EM1. But basically, what I would say is the EM1's probably the one you'd want to go for first, because you only get a limited use out of the 3D printer. One of the random places that can move is right in the heart of this facility. And, if you're on round 7 or 8 and you're on your own, it's extremely difficult to survive in there, I think, because you just get,
You just get
surrounded by
surrounded,
zombies
yeah.
and they just start hitting you like mad. So I would say the 3D printer is one of the first ones you should try and hit to try and get it. And as I said, I've had it on round 3 before, so you can get it early. It is, it's a crapshoot really on when I'll let you pick it up.
It is. It's one of those ones that you're going to tear your hair out till you get it. And as you see here, I'm running back to it. Go straight up to it, use the printer, shoot away, and instantly the card is there and good to go. So that is handy to know. I still get a little carried away. Press X to pick up, and yay, Lilith's card. Now,
So what's the next one?
the next
we
one
got?
is
Yeah.
Can's card, which is from the infected round. Now, Rich very generously here is showing you the location of all 4 buttons that you need to press. They are fingerprint scanners, and they're located in these positions. Once you see them, you'll know where to find them. The last one is a double jump for with an exosuit up to this ledge. Now, one thing we have found out, as you'll see in this video, is you have to split the buttons up, because step 1 is to get infected. And
Yeah, so basically, it's once you get infected, which is because they're so close to each other, it is time consuming, and basically these guys are fast. They hit you twice, and basically once you get infected, you have 60 seconds to get these 4 points.
So a good idea is make sure you're close to one another. So here's me getting number 1. Rich is running in like Flynn. Doesn't work for him, but it works for me. He's done the original 2.
Yeah, so I've got the 2 outside. I ran in to try and get the third one, but it's already registered that one to Kahuna, so he has to get that one and won't let me do it.
Exactly. So if you've got 4 people, that's 1 each. And there it is. there is Khan's card behind the security grate. Quite a tricky one, easy to miss.
Very much so. One thing to do is when you're running through in there to start with, is have a look at it.
Indeed. Now this is Oz's card. This is probably the easiest one to get. Stage 1 is pick up an Exo. Step 2, get Exo Slam. Step 3 is open up holding and get into the cells. Now there's this little support pin, which is underneath the furthermost cell. Shoot that bad boy out. And then, as Rich will adequately demonstrate, you've got to Exo Slam the hell out the furthermost cell. That will cause a hidden cell to drop out.
Yeah, so in order to, so there's the card right there.
Mm-hmm.
In order to Exo Slam, if you don't know how to do it, basically you double jump, look down, and then you hit the B button or the circle if you're on the PS4, and that will slam you down to the ground.
Indeed. That one, as we found out, now admittedly that's showing it solo. Doing it in co-op, much like the trash shoot, is all about timing. So you're going to need to communicate with your teammates, and if there's 2 of you, if there's 3 of you, if there's 4 of you, the more there are, the more complicated it gets. You're going to have to slam it at exactly the same time. We've had many go at it. We've done it quite a few times, but there's a lot of times we've missed it.
Yeah, definitely. It's extremely difficult when there's more of you. One of the tips that you could possibly go for is to get that one first on your own, then invite the rest of the players into your party and into the game. But it's not it looks like it's the easiest one to get, but it's not the quickest one to get because, you need a lot of points because you have to unlock quite a lot of the facility.
Exactly. So, there's a cost implication, which might be faster with more people in the crew, but obviously it's harder to do when they're there. So there you have it, folks. That's all 4 security cards. Oz, Lilith, Decker, and Khan. We certainly hope you find this video of use. We are going to continue working on it, push through and try and get to extraction. That's our next goal. Fingers crossed we'll be able to do that. But I have to say a big hearty thank you to SDM Richie. He has put in a hell of a lot of effort figuring this out and putting the time in to get this together. So my man, thank you for everything you've done.
No problem at all, mate. Anytime.
Anytime at all. Now, please, if you like this video, like it. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Please check out Rich's channel as well. He's got some interesting reviews and technical setups there. Richie's officially our kind of technical genius of the clan. It's some of his stuff he's working on at the moment. I'm sure you'll no doubt find out. So again, folks, thank you very much for watching. This is SDM Kahuna, signing off.